Good evening, everybody. Given the shootings that took place in Louisiana and Minnesota, I thought it'd be important for me to address all of you directly. And I want to begin by expressing my condolences for the families of Alton Sterling and Philando Castile. All of us as Americans should be troubled by these shootings.
Some say it's a new day, no shit too shape. Still couldn't move me, standing tall in the war where they made crab souffle. Beyond the obvious, that's probably a problem. We got more soul than we ever know, and we see it's us getting shot. In the news, when the press put the corpse on trial, and they value the life of an ape over that of a child is foul. Meanwhile, we on our way to 1984. Nah, no time traveling, we battling this war. If you ain't rapping this, you have a bitch that's accurate for sure. And I ain't laughing, bitch, I'm mad as if my blood is on the floor. And motherfuckers asking if it's leading towards the war. Look around, it's already going down, need to see more. Wake up, strategists strategizing, I break up. Strategically picking these places where people get sprayed up. The propaganda's thick, the bullets coming quick. No justice is just us, but we arguing this shit, man.
No matter what his crimes were, Alton Sterling did not deserve to be executed for it. Look, guys, the punishment for resisting arrest shouldn't be death. The punishment for selling bootleg CDs shouldn't be death. The punishment for having a gun in an open carry state shouldn't be death. The punishment for being a black man shouldn't be death.
Listen, this is for the victims. Raise your fist, my man. Don't put it down. I wrote this for Mike Brown and Sandra Bland. People don't even have to have a hammer in your hand. It's the Wild Wild West. Cops clapping, the cameraman. I'm through with it. Since that I'ma do Diallo foolishness. Not all bad cops, good cops are just cool with it, right? Don't get it twisted. It's an everybody fight going at blacks right now. It's about black life now, and I bet Alton Sterling, Eric Garner would agree. Philando Castile, my people get murked on TV. Tamir Rice was 12 with a toy gun. What the hell? No resistance. How you justify assassinating children, blasting women? These are animals or badges for the system. No charges of pension, just sitting laughing at the victims. That's the mission. Gotta work to get us out of that position. Hard truth, they want a lawyer that added to guard you. Listen.
So he had a criminal record. Martha Stewart has a criminal record.
Do you think he should be arrested? The officer.
Arrest is part of the normal course of the police process, right? That's the way it goes. The bigger point is he has to be held accountable because you don't get to shoot people. Castile never should have been killed that day. Probably should never have been stopped that day.
These are not isolated incidents. They're symptomatic. African Americans are 30% more likely than whites to be pulled over. African Americans and Hispanics are 3 times more likely to be searched. African Americans are arrested at twice the rate of whites. African American defendants are 75% more likely to be charged with offenses carrying mandatory minimums. They receive sentences that are almost 10% longer than comparable whites arrested for the same crime. Last year, African Americans were shot by police at more than twice the rate of whites.
Past decade alone, January 24th, 2004, Timothy Stanberry, Brooklyn, New York, unarmed. November 25th, 2006, Sean Bell, Queens, New York, unarmed. January 1, 2009, Oscar Grant, Oakland, California, unarmed. January 29th, 2010, Aaron Campbell, Portland, Oregon, unarmed. July 18th, 2011, Alonzo Ashley, Denver, Colorado, unarmed. March 7th, 2012, Wendell Allen, New Orleans, Louisiana, unarmed. September 14th, 2013, Jonathan Farrell, Charlotte, North Carolina, unarmed. July 17th, 2014, Eric Garner, Staten Island, New York, unarmed. August 9th, 2014, Michael Brown, Ferguson, Missouri, unarmed.